Frank, good to get through. That was the object of the exercise, wasn't it, tonight?
Yeah, got through. Difficult match as this first round can be, and we made some changes, so players getting minutes. It was a good exercise for us in terms of minutes of players who maybe didn't play at the weekend and some that did. They were coming on mainly. I was pleased.
And from a personal point of view, Ellis Simms getting the winning goal hopefully does him the power of good.
Yeah, it's what you want from your strikers, so it's good for Ellis. Could have scored more, but I'm not being negative there. It's good that he's getting in positions and that we're creating chances, so that was a big bonus, and I'm pleased for him.
Yeah. Raphael, I thought, was probably the outstanding player for you of the night. Would you agree?
He did well. I think there were some good performances from different players, and I think when you make that many changes, it's a nice opportunity for players to come in and show. Because when I got here last year, Rafa had been injured for quite a while and had those sort of problems, and it's harder to give opportunities like this, and I think he took it really well. So it's very good for him to show that he can compete and give us something at this level of game. So really good start for him. And
it would seem he's got a turn of pace, he's able to move through the gears, hasn't he?
Yeah, he's got talent. So I think he's a young player who's obviously came from Australia and hadn't had many games. He's not a usual sort of football upbringing that maybe we have over here. So I think him learning that side in terms of training has been really good, and I think he's been very attentive and trained really well this pre-season. So I think that's why you see performance, because the quality is clearly there for him. So it was good. It was good to see that he can play as he did, and I think there's more to come if he keeps working.
I mean, on the face of it, again, looks a useful kind of impact player that you could maybe use in the Championship.
Well, we need a squad, right? We absolutely need a squad. So he's made a case there in terms of his individual performance, which is good. But we absolutely need that, because we know in areas on the wings last year when we lost players, to change system for it. So that can happen at times, and I think it worked for us at times. But we absolutely need players that can start or make impact. And again, I come back to that's why everyone has to stay at a real strong level, because they need to be ready to come on and do that.
And from the start, we saw Kane Kessler-Hayden and Miguel Brown and Kai Andrews for the first time as a starter. Did you think of those three players' performances?
Thought they all did well. Team performance in the first half was so-so. We were not as clean moving the ball as we normally are, but I think it's probably understandable for the changes that we had. And Luton are quite a difficult team. They go man to man at times up the pitch. So, but once we spoke at half-time a bit more about it, we were better in the second half, and I thought the individuals you mentioned all had very good games, considering it's all their sort of full debuts for us. So I'm pleased with them.
And Jake Bidwell as a left-sided centre-back isn't a position he's played that often, but thought he did okay in there. Yeah,
he has done it before, and he's diligent, will play anywhere, experienced, and a good player. So he did it well.
So on to Derby then on Saturday now.
Yeah, and it's one of those. At this point of the season, I wasn't disappointed at all after Hull with the performance. We could have and probably should have won the game, but it's gone. And when I analyse and go back over the game, I see a lot of good things. And today I saw some good things and things we need to improve too. And Derby will be a completely different game, because we know we're going to them in their first home game of the season. Strong team, brought in a lot of players over the summer, so it can be a very tough match.
So Kai, your first start for the Sky Blues tonight, how did that feel?
Yeah, no, it felt great to be out there in front of the fans. I mean, yeah, I think it was a really good opportunity for me to go and showcase myself on the pitch, and yeah, no, I think it was just a great experience, really.
And what did the gaffer say to you specifically beforehand? Anything?
Just to go out there and express myself, train with the same, go and play with the same confidence I've had in training, and just go and get myself about the pitch, and yeah.
And you've settled in the number 8 role. I was reading the interview in the programme that you gave for tonight's game, and you played in a variety of positions, but number 8's probably your favourite now, is it?
Yeah, definitely. I'd say number 8's my favourite, but obviously tonight I played that out as a left winger, and so I'm just happy to be on the pitch. So whatever position I'm needed in, I'm happy to go and do a job there, really.
And last January, of course, you went away to Motherwell, got some experience of senior football in Scotland. How did you find that?
Yeah, I thought it was great. I think for my development personally, it was definitely what I needed to go out there and do. Just to go out there and get as many first team minutes under my legs, and yeah, I think it was brilliant, really.
And good for somebody 18, 19 to perhaps move away and want a better expression, stand on your own 2 feet for a little while, yeah?
Yeah, I mean it was a big difference from what I was doing. Obviously, I was living at home with my parents, and then I'm moving away to a different place, just completely on my own as a young kid. So it was hard for me, but I think I dealt with it well, and yeah, it just helps you progress and develop as a person, really.
And back to tonight, obviously got through to the next round of the competition, which was, job done really.
Yeah, I mean it's a great feeling to come away with the win, to progress into the next round, and yeah, so all the boys are buzzing really.
And nice for Ellis as well to get on the score sheet.
Yeah, definitely. I think he deserved it. Yeah, put a good performance in today, and he was rewarded with a goal. So yeah, he deserved it.
And what about now? You got one start under your belt. You got some targets in mind for the remainder of the season?
Yeah, I mean I definitely want to my focus now is to take it back into training on Thursday, and then just go and hit the ground running again, and try and get as many minutes and starts, apps under my belt as I can this season. Yeah.